Sláinte, glider gaming fans. We're here on St. Patrick's Day to celebrate Graveyard Keeper. Anyhow, we're going to play some Graveyard Keeper tonight, guys. Having a little bit of fun here on St. Patrick's Day as we're recording. Got some energy. We need to collect some resources and some experience and get things going in this game. Our current goal is really to improve the graveyard's visual beauty appeal type thing. If we do that, then we can start holding prayer sermons and collecting some money if they follow the alpha that I played. Okay, didn't get much. Oh, one more. Yeah, didn't really get many resources. That area used to yield some pretty reasonable stuff as far as nails and different resources that are a little harder to acquire. Okay, don't have the experience to chop down that tree, but here we go. Here's a tree we can cut down. So if we follow the alpha here, I thought we could cut down this tree. No, okay, there we go. If we follow the alpha, this phase of the game is really just collecting logs and some other resources just to kind of start the ball off. We need to build some machines around our home to process the resources we're gathering. And then we can turn these resources into those repair kits that we were given for free, but we've used up in the prior video. I did watch one other person play a little bit of this game since it released. And I know that some of the places I used to find resources are not as quality of a place to find those resources now. So we're gonna kind of have to figure that out. Luckily, they don't mind you pushing logs with your knees. A little trick I picked up in the alpha. Oop, well, that one stuck there for just a moment. So we have more than enough logs now. Let's see if we can, yep, here we go, find some resources for stone. Just like in the graveyard, these things are just kind of taking up space and inhibiting our ability to build things in the yard. Okay, I kind of thought some of these things would be giving us large slabs of stone, but they're just giving us a piece of stone. I don't really recall the piece of stone from the alpha, so hopefully that's a nice usable resource. I also don't remember hazard signs. Well, it's a crafting station for a garden. I've never seen river sand in this game before, so we'll come back to that one at another time. Apparently can't do anything with that one. There's a little bell, meaning we have another corpse. Freshness is important, as our Sard Master Jerry pointed out. So the less fresh they are, the less appealing they are. So if you kind of want to check your corpses frequently when they show up, just to make sure, you know, they're nice or not. If they're not, you know, no rush, but if they're nice, you want to get them in the ground ASAP. Not a particularly lovely corpse. I guess we're going to take some food out of it. Gross. And by taking that food out, it went from 1 undesirable and 2 desirable to 1 and 1. So we'll kind of keep that in mind. If we have a very beautiful corpse, we probably don't want to take the flesh out of it. If I throw this corpse away, then we're going to get another corpse. If I don't throw it away, we won't get another corpse for a while. So Being that we have some other stuff to focus on, I'm just going to let that corpse kind of chill out by the river, and we'll toss it away a little later. So we're out of energy, and it is also nighttime, so we're going to go ahead and go to sleep. And try out this again in the morning. Or, you know, whenever we're well rested. Alright, just in time for morning. We are well rested. I'm so refreshed. Good, it's so much nicer without him in the graveyard. I'm still so sad, though. I'm so lonely. I was bad when I was alive. I should have been a better person. What do you mean? We're dead, but we still deserve some respect. Oh, fine, I'll tell you. Each corpse is a soul's vessel. It bears the mark of his life. Sins are red skulls, and good deeds are white. Even the best decorations can't make a graveyard peaceful places when it's full of red skulls and hashtags times nines. I'm not sure that I understand what you're talking about. I'm sure you don't. Haha. You better take a good care of that graveyard. I'll be watching you. I can't do anything. I'm so sad. Boo. I kind of feel like we got this in the last video, but, you know, a refresher's fine. So here we just kind of have that refresher that bad red skulls are bad, and you kind of have to cover up red skulls with decorations before you can get your decorations into the positive value, so we'll keep that in mind. So we're going to come over here, we're going to look at our blueprints. Use a blueprint desk to access the building interface and start building or removing an object in the area. Some objects will be built immediately, others will take a little extra work with your hammer and will spend energy. So we already have a stone stockpile right here, and we have a timber stockpile. Yard space will probably take up this area, and then trunks, which are these things here. So we don't have anything we can build. This is a whetstone type deal that we can use to repair our own things. So we might have to figure out, okay, here we go, technology interface. So these things here will let us gain new recipes from corpses, and taking out different things from corpses can add or remove different things. You know, the skulls, red or not red. Book writing, we know nothing. Gathering, it's not really anything we need. Smithing, somehow will reveal these things. Okay, sawing and stuff. So, okay. So we can gather stone rock. We already have pieces of stone, but we need a stone cutter to take large chunks and turn them into pieces. If we want to make better wood, we can get this. But none of these really give us... Okay, here we go. Wood repair kit. Where's the stone repair kit? It's a marble repair kit. Stone repair kit. So we should probably grab that one, which we can definitely afford. And see if we can also work towards getting our wood repair kit. Okay. Oh shoot. We could have done that. I just didn't realize we could go right to it. So we need 15 more red. So we're just going to go ahead and do some more red stuff. And collect some more stone, I guess, because we're kind of filled up our wood repository already. A little slow going. We only get 1 red experience per thing we chop up. So I should have looked at that a little closer before we really got to it. We're gonna have plenty of stone though. Whoop. Wrong button there. Probably won't be able to preach on our on our first sun day, but maybe on our second we'll be all set for that. I feel like we're really filling up our inventory, so I'm gonna go drop some stuff off here real quick. Okay, there we go. You just left click on it, you can put the whole thing. Stack of 30 seems to be full. Stack of 30. Okay, so our inventory is doing fine. Go ahead and cut down a few more trees, I guess. Won't hurt anything. Resource gathering is going to be a fairly large part of this game, just like other games. Like, I don't know, I guess this is kind of similar to Stardew Valley. I've never played that one, but I've seen that posted on the internet. This is kind of a darker Stardew Valley game. Okay, wasn't quite full. No idea what those things are and how to gather those. There's some more stone here. Okay, we're getting closer now. Okay, still need technology for that. That's iron, by the way. I'm pretty sure. Okay, now we have 20. So we'll put these away, and then hopefully we can get that other repair kit and start figuring out how to make them. Okay, yeah, that is oh, I thought it was full. Okay, now it seems really full. So we will come back into here. We'll snag the repair kit. Then does it tell us? Crafted a carpenter's workbench. Crafted a stone cutter. So we're going to have to build each of those. So, stone cutter needs the filches. The sawhorse is probably how we're going to build those filches. So we'll toss that there. Chopping spot. Could be good. To make these, we're going to need an anvil, so we need more experience to unlock the things we need to make all this stuff. We're getting into evening, though, so we better head back to bed, even though we're not out of energy completely. Okay, sun hasn't quite risen, but we can kind of come in here and check. So we can make billets now. Oh, F is work. Okay, got it. So now we have a bunch of these billets. We can come back here. Oh, we only have 3, so we need 2 more billets. We also need some filches. Fitches? I am not a woodcrafter. Flitches. So now we can build the chopping spot. Kind of a big thing. Takes up a lot of space. How big is it? Oh, that's the chopping spot. What do we need? Oh, we need that, but we still need to build an anvil. So how can we get an anvil? Maybe we need to come over here. Nope, that's cooking. Billets, flitches, firewood. Oh, we probably need a blueprint for it. Or stockpile. Here's how we can fell big trees. Carpenter's workbench. Carpenter. Must be in a different spot here. Smithing. That would make sense. Oh, but we don't know anything about smithing yet. So we probably don't have an anvil? I'm pretty sure the anvil was just available to us pretty early on in the alpha, so I'm not really sure how to unlock it. But we definitely need it if we're going to get the carpenter's workbench. We have to have it. Maybe we can build the stone cutter then and repair those. So what do we need for the stone cutter? Crafted at cooking table. That seems like a strange place to make nails, but okay. Yeah, no. We don't really have any ability to make nails here at the cooking table. Is that another, like, smithing thing? Like, we don't know how to make nails? We have to... Oh, you know what? They gave us a quest to go talk to a blacksmith. So let's go do that. We should have done that probably when we were in town before. But now we can go get Jerry his beer, and we can hopefully unlock smithing. Everything is ready, Monsignor. Good. Were there any problems? No, Monsignor. Except there was this strange fellow snooping around. Oh, there he is. Halt! Guys, calm down. I live here at the graveyard. He calls us guys. Why, he's a cultist for certain, Monsignor. I'm the graveyard keeper? I work as the keeper of the local graveyard. You can ask any of the villagers about me. Then you're definitely a new one. I feel you're telling the truth. Would you join me at the witch burning ceremony? That's ominous. I mean, they threatened to burn me, so it would be my honor. So how did you find yourself in such an interesting position? I don't think we should tell them about the real world. Let's dodge. Well, it just happened. There's nothing special to say. You're definitely hiding something, and I'll find out what. Here I am, the Great Inquisitor. I protect the one true faith and humankind itself. We're having a tough time in the town, and the ship of the dead is already overloaded, and there's a new one stuck in the shipyard. Your graveyard is opening again at a suspiciously auspicious time. The dark cult is rising, I can feel it. Righteous anger rises within my soul. We haven't revealed a witch for a long time, and now we're lighting up the second one this year, and it's only the beginning. Burn the witch! Light the fire! Burn the witch! Yes, Monsignor. Long live the Great Inquisitor! Hurrah! So you work with a lot of dead bodies, huh? Yes, I think it's part of my job. And you live right beside the hill near the graveyard, that right? Yes? Interesting. You know, I need someone to be my friend here at the village. A friend of mine is a friend of the Holy Inquisition. Villagers, they're different from us town citizens. You can't trust them. But you're new here. You might notice something unusual. I feel like you want to be this guy's friend. Sure, it'll be a pleasure to be your friend. A wise choice. Friendship is based on trust and goodwill. To earn my trust and be a friend of the Inquisition, you'll have to first show your goodwill. So I have a couple of minor tasks for you. What kind of tasks? Everything in due time. Today is a day of wrath. Not a day of sweating the minor details. We can talk next man day, or any other man day. I'd like to come here. There is no other place where I can feel my holy wrath so deeply. He's creepy as all get out. Little bonfire of the folks. This was an important spot I never really got. Oh, it glows. I never really got figured out in the alpha, but I feel like this is the key to getting home. I think the fella at the lighthouse told me that. Tomorrow is Lighthouse Man Day. I might have to go there. So, alright. Into town then. We'll have to go north or south of those fields. I never did that in the alpha. I don't know that there was anything to visit. What's up, Friar? No? Nothing? Okay. See if we can get that beer for Jerry here real quick. Okay, so we can give him that because he does have money. Teleport stone. I mean, I can't afford it, but that was not in the alpha. Do you think Jerry wants a basic beer or a silver beer? Try to give him a basic one, I suppose. Okay. So, he wanted us to do something with the smith, and he was down here in the alpha. Hey, what are you staring at? Nothing, just looking around. I think I'm the keeper of the local graveyard. May I ask who you are? Unfortunately, I'm the local blacksmith, and my name is Creswold. Okay. I have a letter here for you from Horadric. Horadric? A letter, of course. No, 1 minute away, but he can't come. He can't be bothered to come himself. I guess old habits never die. Thank you. Sorry for my nagging. It seems to be my new habit. Slimes again. Roderick has asked me to get rid of them. I don't have the time for those pesky little green bastards, but maybe you can help. Take this rusty sword and an energy potion. The sword is broken, but you can repair it on a whetstone on the grinder right behind me. You can keep the whetstone. Maybe you'll need it to repair some of your shovels sometime. If you manage to kill him, bring me the remains, and I'll spare you some materials. They should be right up the other side of my house near the puddles. Okay, this is just like in the alpha. So we're going to use energy to swing. It just says other things take energy, and then you can refill your health and energy with potions and food. Sleeping can restore health and energy. You know what? I like to work with metal myself. Where can I find some ore? You can find metal ore in swamp soil. There's a huge swamp to the west across the river. I used to collect ore there before the bridge collapsed. There we go. Now we can make a furnace and make some ingots. So defeat the slimes and we'll get some of the pieces we need. So, yeah, seems good. So this thingy here, craft. Okay, so now I want to go back and make sure, yep, we've equipped the sword. How do we use the sword? Spacebar. Okay, there we go. There's some puddles, there's some slimes. It's kind of unfortunate that each swipe takes energy, so you have to kind of make sure that your swipes are close enough to actually hit stuff. So we defeated the slimes, we got some stuff, we got a story out of it. Good job. Take this whetstone. Just sharpen your broken tools and they'll be good as new. So now we got some technology to create the jellies. So we need some nails. And as far as I know, we don't have the technology to make them. So we're just going to buy them. We can go into technologies, smithing. Okay, the whole smithing tree is unlocked now. So if we get 10 more, or 6 more, we can finally build that wooden anvil and start building some stuff. I don't really have monikers for all the days. I'm calling that one Woman's Day because it looks like the female symbol, and Man's Day. I guess that's Saturday or Moon Day, and then you have Sunday. And then you have strange symbol and strange symbol, so I don't really have anything for those. That's Snake Day, I guess, because that's when Snake comes out, I think. So we could build a furnace right now, but can we? I think we got the technology to harvest the ore. Whoa. Hello, Batman. Oh, good, another bat. That's great. Okay. We're really out of energy. So it says we can do it. We just don't have the energy to do it. And we only got the recipe to make those slimes. We didn't actually get a slime, so this will be the end of the day. Or jellies, I guess. I'm pretty sure we make the jellies out of the slimes, but... Oh, wow. 2 wood out of 1 stump. That's pretty good. Some trees don't give us 2 wood. Alright, bunch of iron ore. Bunch more iron ore. Fantastic. So I'm pretty sure that those bats and stuff respawn. So I'm going to go way deep in here. Take some from the very back. I don't remember there being anything to interact with up here. There's no way I can remove it, so there's still no way to interact back here. Okay, we're getting there. 2 more and we can finally build that anvil. Ah, broke our pickaxe. Oh, and look at that. We've spawned a whole slew of slime. Okay, got all that put away. So here's our sharpener. Got our broken pickaxe. Okay, so just 1 more. Maybe we can just dig the stump up and be good. Oh, no wood, but we got the experience, so we can now buy the wood anvil technology. Okay, so we don't have any iron ingots. So we will need that furnace. Oh, shoot. We don't have enough simple iron parts now. Ay, ay, ay. Well, let's make another billet. We can then at least build the chopping spot. Although I'm not really sure what we do with the chopping spot. Oh, actually, I really didn't want to put it there. I wanted to move it, but I guess we put it there. So we can make firewood and wedges. Okay, out of billets. What else can we build? We have to make a saw before we can do that. And we don't need a timber stockpile. We already have a timber stockpile. So furnace, we need one more iron part. Carpenter's workbench. We could do that. I think we already have the sawhorse. We already have the chopping spot. We already have a stone stockpile. Stone cutter. Okay. Okay. So we're getting some stuff taken care of here. So here's where we can turn big chunks of ore into smaller chunks. And we can make the stone repair kits. We can make pieces of stone from the huge ones. So to make the repair kit, we actually need some clay. I don't know if we know how to do that yet, but we also need simple iron parts. So what else can we do? I think we already have the stone cutter. So kind of built everything we can except our furnace. We're gonna need some firewood for the furnace. So I suppose we can just kind of use up the rest of our energy making some firewood. Ooh, oh, a Q. That's awesome. Oh, what do we need? We need billets. So there was no Q in the alpha, so that's kind of cool. I'm not really sure how I put stuff on the Q, but I'm excited that there is a Q. Because you kind of hit the point where you're like, I need to make 3 sets of nails, and you just... It's annoying. Not the billets. So if it works like the alpha, we actually can put resources into our chest, and it will automatically take resources out of the chest to use them. Just like we can queue up stuff with our wood logs, and as long as we have wood logs in here, we'll be able to do it. So that's pretty cool. Bat wings, all sorts of crazy stuff. Energy potions, okay. I can go give that beer to Jerry. I also need to remember that for the furnace we need 3 more iron parts, simple. Get my Jerry voice ready. Sard. Hey, where's my beer? Give him a beer. Got another story. Ah, what a disappointment. I think I need something stronger. Alright, you seem like a decent guy, so here's some advice. Stop running around bragging that you're from another world. I don't remember too clearly, but it was for doing something similar that I lost my body. So if you want to keep yours, just stop. Maybe he's right. I should be more careful. So what's your question? Easy. I'm sure you could use the portal on Witch Hill. So I just need to go through it, or what? Do I need to turn it on first? I obviously don't have a brain inside here, so I'm not sure where this knowledge is coming from. I've told you everything I can remember. Maybe some books from the library could help you. Wow, the church has a cellar, and in it is a library. Or maybe the young astrologer knows. He's a smart boy. Oh, he's so smart and very cheerful, though I don't know him personally, I think. But his wine was the best, and he was a big friend of the lighthouse keeper. They used to hang out at the lighthouse every moon day. Somewhere near, let's see, Sardit. I don't remember. All these questions are so frustrating. You're not a very good friend, you know. Obviously through the church, and I think your wine cellar might be connected to the church cellar. Oh, even the morgue is connected. There's a network of tunnels down here. Net? I used to like fishing. I remember fishing. Once I caught a fish, Sard. I've got no hands to show how big it was. But believe me, it was huge. I hate fishtails. And once, you know what? I need to go. Sure. It's nice to have legs. Don't forget to bring me some wine. Okay, got a task for Jerry. Gotta bring him. Okay, Silver Star. Like we saw the beer. The beer we had Bronze Star and Silver Star. So this time we need to give him some Silver Star stuff. See you later. Don't really remember these things being here, but you can't interact with them. Over here, though, you can make the stuff to break this out so you can access other parts of the tunnel network. So we're just heading back, seeing if we can hopefully buy 3 of those simple iron parts with the small amount of money we have. I'm not going to hold my breath. We might have to toss that body in the river and hope the next one's a bit prettier. So we'll want to bury it, because getting those certificates to dig up a corpse are expensive compared to our near zero income. Okay, so they cost 60 copper, and we have 8. So, and then we get more items we can buy the more money we give him. No, yeah, the more we buy from him, the more money he gets, and the closer we get to this stuff. If we sell him things, we take away his money, and he gets further away from reaching vendor level 2. So that's how it worked in the alpha. So I guess we'll go toss that corpse into the river. And speaking of corpses and skulls, there's another one. Okay, so this one is completely spoiled now. Get rid of that. And then this is where we gathered clay in the alpha. It's locked. Steel ingots. Gold and silver, jewelry. Lots of stuff added since the alpha. I don't remember steel parts. I don't remember like, most of this stuff. A water pump. I don't remember any water. Steel weapons. Neat. Just kind of looking around here to find clay access. Yep, I don't know. I'll have to just play around a bit more, but we're gonna need the ability to make more of these kits if we're gonna really beautify this graveyard. Oh wow, these footprints last a bit. So this is kind of our whole iron access point until we repair the bridge. So if we do mine this all out, we kind of have to remember we have to repair the bridge to the left of the graveyard, or we're gonna kind of lose access to iron unless they've added iron in new places. But this is the only place I remember in the alpha where we could get iron if we didn't repair the bridge. Alright, well, we mined it out, so we're going to have to keep that in mind and make sure we repair that bridge before we go gung-ho on those tunnels and things. We also need another corpse so we can bury it. Hopefully it's a pretty one. And this is a pretty good length for a video, so we're going to call it here. Thank you for joining us on Glider Gaming Channel. Once again, happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope you all had a fantastic day, and we'll see you next time.